Free to land. Thanks for joining us tonight. Introducing peaceful protester Kelley.
Hello, and welcome to my TV show on the YouTube network with a potential audience of over 2 billion people. Coming to you live from the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where I am peacefully protesting and advocating 2 billion people. That's right. Here on the 3rd Street Promenade, we're coming to you where I am peacefully protesting and advocating for the homeless here in Santa Monica and in Los Angeles County and in California and the whole US of A, the whole wide world, if we could do something about it. But we have to start somewhere, so we might as well start right here in this wealthy city of Santa Monica, in this wealthy county of Los Angeles, in this 4th largest economy of the whole wide world, California. That's right. We're the 4th largest economy here in California. We don't have to wait on anybody to make sure that we put progressive policies in place to help lift people out of poverty. And right here in Santa Monica, we need to be working to help people have a decent place to live right here in Santa Monica. Help house the homeless, help lift the poor out of poverty right here in Santa Monica. Instead of our government here in Santa Monica building pickleball courts where they're supposed to be building affordable housing units, right over here, they tore down a parking structure a few years ago. They've been talking about building affordable housing over there on 4th Street near Arizona Boulevard since 2018. It is now 2025, and they still haven't broken ground. I was speaking to one of the Santa Monica City Council members, Dan Hall, the other night. He said, well, the funding fell through for that. The funding always falls through for affordable housing. Do you see how that works? Santa Monica is building 250% of what they planned for luxury housing, for rich people's housing. But all the poor people's housing is down around 2% of what they planned. That's right. The housing for the homeless and the poor and affordable housing here in Santa Monica just seems to lose its funding somehow. That's right. We need real government. We need government who will stand up for the poor and say, poor people have a right to live right here in Santa Monica, just like the rich people. We got 800 miles of public beaches here in California, and mostly rich white people living next to those public beaches. Why is that? Santa Monica, you have made a nice profit off of our public beaches, and you're not helping, you're not integrating, you're not building affordable housing for the people that work in your city. Too many of the people that work in your city can't afford to live in your city. 1% of the firefight. Peace. Love you too. Have a great night. Peace. Spread the peace and love. Tell your leaders to stand up for progressive human rights right here in Santa Monica. Tell them to make a difference in people's lives and show that there is a difference between progressive government and conservative Republican authoritarian government. We need to show that instead of just punishing the poor for being poor and homeless here in Santa Monica, we are building affordable housing and finding an answer, helping put people in housing, helping make things better for human beings. We don't want to just punish the poor for being poor and the homeless for being homeless, because it's been brought on by bad government, generations of bad government. That's right here in Santa Monica and in California and the whole US of A, but especially right here in Santa Monica. We need to take part in cities like Santa Monica and say, let's show the progressive government means something. Because right now, Santa Monica, we're just giving everything to the rich people. The Santa Monica City Council they were talking about having a rock concert on our public beaches, a big rock concert and making all kinds of money. Where's that money going to go? Is it going to help lift the poor out of poverty and build affordable housing? Not if the past is any indicator. If the past is any indicator, then that means that the rich people are going to keep pushing the poor people out, especially when this city makes more money. And we need to move the other direction. We need to be building affordable housing and integrating Santa Monica. Santa Monica is already 70% white. You know, if you push all the poor people out, you're going to push out a lot of people of color. And that's not the direction we want to head. We want to keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. And that's why we need to speak out when cities like Santa Monica build pickleball courts instead of affordable housing. That's just a shame, Santa Monica. At least you can build some basketball courts that are open to the public. But no, you want to make a profit off of that parking structure space. You want to make a profit off of it when it should be being built into a 122-unit affordable housing complex. But the funding fell through. What are we going to do? We might as well make money off of it. Santa Monica, you're following in the footsteps of Trump and the conservative Republicans who think everything has to make a profit. It's all about making money, money, money. You know, good government isn't just about making money, money, money. Good government is about lifting people up and helping people have better lives, working towards a more perfect union. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said the test of our progress is not whether we add to the abundance of those who have much. The test of our progress is whether we provide enough for those who have too little. So right now, Santa Monica, we are failing. We are failing the test of progress. California, we are failing the test of progress. Trump or the federal government. We can make sure that poor people have affordable housing now. We don't have to wait for the federal government. We're the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world. We need to show that we believe in human rights, in equal.
Was she not putting her thing in right? Oh no. Was she not putting her thing in right? Oh no. Oh.
Excuse me, my mom having a little problems. That's right. People are going to have problems in life, in this country and all around the world. And the thing we're supposed to be doing here in the United States of America is making things better for human beings, not trying to make it harder and worse for poor human beings, not trying to make things better for the rich and keep pushing the poor down and down and down. We're here to lift people up and make a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility. provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. That's what that Constitution is about, making things better for human beings. Right here in the United States of America, all of the human beings here in the United States of America. You know, there are some Republicans who say, well, we shouldn't be having any health care. We shouldn't have any health care, emergency health care for people who are in this country, undocumented people who are in this country. They say, we can't afford to give those people any help. I guess they want to see people running around the streets dying. That's not what we're about here in the United States of America. We're not about letting people die in the streets, and we shouldn't be about letting people live in the streets until they die. We need to be working towards making things better for human beings right here in California, right here in Santa Monica. We need to show that there is a difference between progressive government and conservative, authoritarian, Republican government. We're living in California, the land of peace and love. Living in California, place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, everything's mostly okay. Living in California, another beautiful sunshine day. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of his hump. We're gonna be all right. Hey! In a little time. We're the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars, and it's a beautiful Santa Monica night. Now we're living in California with people of all kinds. Can't even let that one go. Robert, they said no. See, they're telling Robert and the guys here. They tell them they have to lock the chairs up so nobody can sit on them, even if there's an odd number that doesn't fit right. Yeah. That's just a shame.
Would also consider this.
What? No, I know. But they used to have permanent seating, Robert. They used to have chairs, permanent benches that were here. And they got rid of those benches because they didn't want to see poor people sitting or sleeping on their benches on this public promenade. And they wanted to push the poor people down the road. And I'm sorry you guys have that job, but I know there's a balance. But while we're going through a housing crisis, as we are here in California, a homelessness crisis, and cities like Santa Monica, as I know because I'm on a committee here in Santa Monica, they're spending more money on punishing poor people and homeless people than they are in building affordable housing. Can you believe that? It's unbelievable, and I'll keep speaking about it. That's why I'm out here, and I don't begrudge you guys. I know you're trying to make a living, and I know you're trying to help people, and you guys do a great job. But this same Downtown Santa Monica Inc., who manages this public promenade. Let me remind you all, this is a public promenade. It belongs to all of us, and we're not here at Disneyland or the Grove, but this Downtown Santa Monica Inc. is a corporation that manages this promenade, and they're the same ones. They're the same ones who voted to put pickleball courts where the funding fell through. Somehow the funding fell through for the affordable housing over there. What are you going to do? If the funding falls through for the poor people, then we ought to have pickleball courts for the rich people. That makes sense. That's right. If the funding falls through for keeping the poor out of poverty, then we might as well make a profit off of it. You know what I mean? That's what pickleball. Pickleball for the poor, because homeless people don't need a front door. They need pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. You know, they could have put basketball courts or a nice little park there for poor people to spend time in, but instead they put pickleball courts. Pickleball for the poor, because homeless people don't need a front door. They need pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Pickleball for the poor. Poor folks don't need no more than pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Oh, we're not going to let them play, but they can watch from far away and dream about that happy day when they can earn enough to pay to play pickleball. That's right. That's right, homeless people. You need to get a job so you can play pickleball with the other people. Come on. Pickleball for the poor, because homeless people don't need a front door. They need pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Pickleball for the poor. Poor folks don't need no more than pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Oh, we're not going to let them play, but they can watch from far away and dream about that happy day when they can earn enough to pay to play pickleball. That's right. I was talking with Dan Hall. Yes.
Athletes get athletes.
If athletes get athletes' foot,
And surveyors get square feet.
and surveyors get square feet,
What do astronauts get?
what do astronauts get?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe. Mistletoe. What do astronauts get? Mistletoe. Ouch. That one hurt my head pretty bad. I'm sorry, Robert. Anyway, we got to keep working towards a better day because we haven't gotten there yet. Right here in Santa Monica. I was talking with Dan Hall the other night, one of the Santa Monica City Council members, and he's the one who told me that the funding fell through over there at 4th Street near Arizona. Well, the funding for the affordable housing, it fell through. What can we do about it? Well, I sure hope you can do something better than building pickleball courts over there and making a profit and building a pickleball court store right next to it. It really is a shame. It's a bad look for Santa Monica, who is supposed to be trying to make a difference in poor people's lives and continuing to integrate. It's a bad look to build pickleball courts where you're supposed to be building a 122-unit affordable housing complex. But the funding fell through. What can we do about it? The funding didn't fall through for all of your rich people housing here in Santa Monica. There's just not a profit in it. That's the problem. So we need some leadership. We need some leadership to find ways to use these empty buildings and these empty structures and build affordable housing in some of these places. Or the state might have to come in again and say, listen, your city permit codes don't work anymore, and we'll let people build whatever they want in this city, and we'll have skyscrapers everywhere because the city didn't work hard enough to build affordable housing. Have a good night, Robert. Thank you. Peace. But until then, Santa Monica is going to stand for pickleball courts instead of affordable housing. Pickleball for the poor, because homeless people don't need a front door. They need pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Pickleball for the poor. Poor folks don't need no more than pickleball. Pickleball for the poor. Oh, we're not going to let them play, but they can watch from far away and dream about that happy day when they can earn enough to pay to play pickleball. That's right, Santa Monica. That's your answer to good government, building pickleball courts where you were supposed to be building affordable housing. That's just a shame, Santa Monica. It's a shame, California. We are supposed to be progressive leaders. We're supposed to show the rest of the country what progressive government can do. We need a real progressive leader in there, not like this governor who stood with Trump's ultra-conservative Supreme Court in Grants Pass versus Johnson. He asked that Supreme Court, he said, please give me more power to criminalize homelessness so I can clean up our streets. I need to clean up our streets and just push these homeless people down the road. Thank you, peace. That's right. Instead of building affordable housing, he criminalized homelessness. All around California, there are cities that are pushing poor people down the road and making it harder for them to survive without building affordable housing. That is just a shame. See the people living in the street, ain't got no money, ain't much to eat. They're not too proud to take your crust of bread, just looking for some place to lay their weary heads. What's the problem that brought them here? The story's long, isn't very clear. So many roads lead to the street, just looking for some place to lay their tired feet. I ain't saying they done wrong. I ain't saying didn't help to bring it on. I'm just saying there must be somewhere they belong, and they're looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. How you good to see people? All these homeless people living in a ditch with all these empty buildings and tax cuts for the rich. I ain't saying you have to give, but everybody has got a right to live, and they're just looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. One more time with that verse. How about it? How about it? You can sweep them out your doorway, tear down their tents. Gonna keep on coming if you keep on raising rents. I ain't saying you have to do good, but why don't you try letting homeless people move into your neighborhood, Santa Monica? Looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere, looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads. Don't need your swimming pool, don't need your king-size bed. Just looking for somewhere to lay that weary head. That's right. They're looking for somewhere to lay their weary heads, and we could help them. We could, right here in Santa Monica. We could make sure that there were enough shelter beds here in Santa Monica, enough safe shelter beds. We can make sure that there are enough rooms. We can make sure that for every room that is used for tourism and other such profit-making things, for every room used for that, we should have a room making sure that we are working towards housing the homeless, working towards helping end this homelessness crisis here in California. We can be part of the solution, not just part of the problem. But it takes people that want to help lift people out of poverty and don't want to just keep giving to the greedy and taking from the poor. We got somebody like that right in the White House. If you want to follow that kind of thing, he just wants to make a profit off of everything. We're supposed to have leaders that are different than that. We're supposed to have leaders who don't believe that a human being is only worth the amount of money they create. How much does it cost to live? How much do you have to pay? How much should you have to earn to live for one more day? How much does it cost to live before your life has worth? And tell me, how hard should you have to struggle to survive in the richest, most powerful country on the face of the earth? How much does the rich man want? How much does he have to keep before he can say it's okay for poor people to sleep? How much do the greedy want for poor folks to eat? And tell me, when will we see the end of the day when human beings have to sleep in the streets? How much? How much? How much? How much? How much? How much? That's right. How much is a human being worth? That's right. Peace. You guys have a great night.
Infinity.
Infinity. I like it. That's a lot more than some of these people think it's worth. They think they're only worth the money that they can generate, the income that they can generate for our business. That's the way they think about these undocumented workers, these undocumented human beings here in the United States of America who have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights. A lot of people think, well, it's okay to bring them in, to let them work and make some money, but then we got to get rid of them. We don't want to become one of those countries. We don't want to become one of those countries who just use people for their labor and then push them out and say, no, we're not responsible for them. We just want to take people and use them until we use them up and then push them out and not have any responsibility. There are too many people like that. That's why we have labor laws in this country. A lot of people used to want to use people's labor as slave labor. They used to want to have slaves. And we said, no, you can't have slaves. You can't keep human beings and just use them for their labor and not give them any rights. And we abolished slavery in this country. And then later on, around 1900, we made sure that there were child labor laws so that children didn't just work in factories all day, all of their childhood and the rest of their lives, that people could enjoy their childhood and get a good education before they decided if they wanted to take part in the labor force. Later on in 1920, we made sure that women had the right to vote and that they could help chart their own destiny. They could chart their own destiny. They didn't have to depend on their husbands or their sons or whoever. And they had rights. Not till 1924 did we make sure that Native Americans, indigenous people, had rights to be citizens in this country. 1924, before we gave Native Americans the right to vote in this country. What?
That's like Utopia too. It's just like that.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, well, we need to treat human beings a little better than animals for any place. We need to make sure that every human being has the same rights. That's what I'm getting at, is that we can't just use people for their labor and give them no rights. That's not the way we should be here in the United States of America. And there are too many people that have been used for their labor and not been given their rights. And we've had generations of people living in the shadows here in this country, used for their labor, and then after their labor time is over, what are you doing here in this country? You shouldn't be here. Well, we need to make sure that we have human rights for everybody in this country. And we need to stand up for those rights. Find a pathway to citizenship for those who have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights. De la Sierra Moreno, cielito lindo, vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo, de contrabando. Ese lunar que tiene, cielito lindo, junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo, que a mí me toca. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Islands, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, let's make sure this land is made for you and me. That's right, we need to stand up for the rights of everybody in this country. You know, we ought to fix our immigration laws to make sure that the quotas change, that all the people that have been used for their labor, all the people that have been used for their labors, we need to hold those employers responsible for helping find a way to citizenship for those people that they've used to make a profit off of. Because those people for generations have been used for their labor. And that's why we have tens of millions of people in this country who are undocumented, who have been living in the shadows without their rights. Because too many people have used people for their labor and not been giving them their rights, not been giving them a pathway to citizenship. And we're not trying to be one of those countries that uses all the workforce from other countries. Like the Arab Emirates has 88% of their workforce comes from other countries, and they don't have the same rights as their citizens. We don't want to be those countries. We want to be a country with equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. We're not trying to be a country of rulers and servants. We're not trying to have a labor class and a ruling class. We're trying to make sure that everybody has the same rights, that every child has a good public education, and that every child can grow up and determine how they want to live their lives, as long as they're not hurting themselves or anybody else, as long as they're not committing violence against others or abusing others. We don't want to just say, oh, rich people, you get to run everything. That's called an oligarchy. That's what we keep talking about, oligarchies. That's when the rich people run everything. And we've been letting too many rich people run everything. That's why we have a billionaire president who's selling his own coins. He's selling his own Trump cyber coins. He's selling coins with him in Superman outfits. And we're promoting more people to take advantage of the poor in this country, when we need to be lifting the poor up and making sure that every child can have a good public education and chart their own destiny. Work towards a more perfect union. How much does it cost to live? How much do you have to pay? How much should you have to earn to live for one more day? How much does it cost to live before your life has worth? And tell me, how hard should you have to struggle to survive in the richest, most powerful, most abundant country on the face of the earth? How much does the rich man want? How much does he have to keep before he can say it's okay for poor people to sleep? How much do the greedy want? for poor folks to eat. And tell me, when will we see the end of the days? When will we see the end of the days? When human beings have to sleep in the streets? How much, how much, how much, how much, how much, how much? That's right. How much does it cost to live? How much should we charge a person every day just to survive in this country? Because we're charging the poor plenty. They're having to live without a place to live, many people, and that really wears on people. The average life expectancy for somebody living on the streets is around 50 years old. They're having to struggle just to find a safe place to sleep every night, a safe place to keep from being harassed by the authorities every night. Right now, all over California, they're tearing down encampments and taking their stuff and putting it in dumpsters and told you can keep all your belongings in a 60-gallon bag. Cities like Santa Monica don't even have any storage facilities for the poor people, for the homeless people. Cities like Santa Monica don't have any 24-hour secure public restrooms for poor homeless people. Cities like Santa Monica don't have enough shelter beds for poor homeless people, but they will give them a choice between going to some government program or going to jail for being homeless. And that's just a shame, Santa Monica. You have to step up and be part of the solution, helping lift people out of poverty, helping build affordable housing. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth down here. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace arrive? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth to help our children survive. Peace, whoa, peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep looking for nirvana, but I think we just might want to work on peace on earth down here. Peace, whoa, peace. Peace, let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We can ask the universe to get rid of this war curse, but we better work on peace on earth down here. Peace, oh, peace. peace. And let's stand up and work for peace. When will we see that day of peace? When will that day of peace appear? We'll keep waiting by and by for it to fall out of the sky, but we better work on peace on earth down here. We'll keep looking for the day when the clouds all roll away, but we better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth. We better work on peace on earth down here. That's right. We have to keep working at peace because we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten to a place where we have domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare. That's right. If we keep working towards a more perfect union, we're going to make sure that everybody can have the basics in this richest, most powerful, wide world. We can make sure that everybody can have a decent place to live, food to eat, health care, and a good public education. We're living in California, the land of peace and love. Living in California, the land of peace and love. Living in California, place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, everything's mostly okay. Living in California, another beautiful sunshine day. Don't let the Trump get you in a slump. We'll get rid of his hump. We're gonna be all right. We're in the land of surf and sand, movie stars, electric cars, and it's a beautiful Santa Monica night. We're living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, sure out a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Living in California, everything's mostly all right. Living in California, having fun on the promenade tonight. Now, don't get me wrong. We got some great things going on here. That's right.
We are here.
That's right. But there are things we need to be working on. Everybody knows that. California has the most billionaires of any state in the whole country. And we have the most homeless people of any state in the whole country. California, we're the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world, and we are ranked 21st in spending on public education. Let me say that again. California, we are the fourth largest economy in the whole wide world, and we are ranked 21st in spending on public education. Now, that's just a shame. There's no reason for that. It's a shame, California. We're ranked around 40th in outcome of our public education, and that's just a shame also. But we need to Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. That's right, we got to do it. We got to spend more money on education. We got to lead the way in the whole country. We're the fourth largest economy. No reason to be ranked 21st in spending. That's not a progressive government. A progressive government spends a lot more money on public education. We want to give our children a better start. Make sure that every child can have a decent start. You spend more money on those low-income area schools, on services and programs for the low-income area schools, and lift them up until the rich people want to send their kids to those schools. Then you will know you have done enough. Tell your leaders, let's make a difference, California. Let's make a good difference. Let's stand up for the rights of human beings here in California and lift people out of poverty and build affordable housing. And spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. Spend more money on education, spend less money on incarceration. I'm living in California with people of all kinds. Living in California, sure I'll get a little bit out of our minds. Living in California, things could be a whole lot worse. Living in California, rest of the country's moving in reverse. Living in California, everything's mostly all right. Living in California, I'm falling on the promenade tonight. Living in California, the place the whole world's dreaming of. Living in California, go out and spread some peace and love. Hey, hey, hey. That's right, California. I mean, there's so many great things about California, but we do have to step up and make a difference. Show people that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if the rest of the country looked at California and said, "Look, they got it. They got something right over there. They got their health care for the poor works." Hey, and don't get me wrong. Just the fact that we have health care for the poor here in California is a big step above a lot of the states in this country. There are 10 states in this country that don't have any health care for the poor. And California, we have an imperfect health care plan for the poor, but hey, I get my teeth cleaned and I'm a poor boy. I get my teeth cleaned and cavities filled here in California for nothing at all because I'm poor. And we need to continue to lift up the quality of our health care plans here in California. But we need to spend a lot more on public education because there's no reason for the fourth largest economy of the whole wide world to be ranked 21st in spending on public education. Can you believe that? We're ranked 21st in spending on public education. We need to spend more money on education so we spend less money on incarceration. We can do it. We can make things better right here. And we need to also make sure that we build more affordable housing in California. Boy, we've done a terrible job with that. We gave our governor $24 billion to build affordable housing and to help end this housing crisis. Instead, he criminalized homelessness. He can't account for where the $24 billion went, but he criminalized homelessness. he got together with Trump's ultra-conservative Supreme Court, and he criminalized homelessness here in California and around the West. And that's why they're tearing down encampments and pushing people down the road without having any place for them to go. It's a shame. I'm not going to stop talking about that, Santa Monica, Los Angeles County, California. We have to show the progressive government can make a difference in people's lives, can do things better. Because we don't want to be like the people who blame the poor for being poor and the homeless for being homeless, when it's bad government that has brought this on. If I could ever say it right, reach your hostage heart despite the doubt you harbor, then you might come to believe in me. The life I lead is not the kind to give a woman peace of mind. I only hope someday you'll find that you can believe in me. Too many hearts have been broken, failing to trust what they feel. Trust isn't something that's spoken, and love's never wrong when it's real. If I could only do one thing, then I would try to write and sing a song to end your questioning, make you believe in me. Too many hearts have been broken, failing to trust what they feel. Trust isn't something that's spoken, and love's never wrong when it's real. If I could only do one thing, then I would try to write and sing a song to end your questioning, make you believe in me. You can believe in me. That's right. While we're working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all, there's always time to sing some love songs and some dance songs. Make sure we enjoy the ride. It's like John Lewis said, do not get lost in a sea of despair. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. Thank you. Peace. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thank you. Peace. Be hopeful. Be optimistic. Our struggle is not the struggle of a day, of a week, of a month, or a year. Our struggle is the struggle of a lifetime. Never, ever be afraid to make some noise, to get in some good trouble, some necessary trouble. And he was talking about peaceful protest, because that's what they did during the civil rights movement. They practiced peacefully protesting. And I hope we all stand up for peaceful protest and stand against any violence that people might do in the name of anything. We need to stand up against violence and hatred whenever we see it. Racism and hatred whenever we see it. Stand up against it and peacefully protest. Because that's what they did during the civil rights marches. They actually practiced peaceful protest. They practiced being called names and spat upon and things. And of course, John Lewis and Martin Luther King Jr. and many others suffered many injuries. And of course, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated, and that's a terrible tragedy in this country. So we need to learn from those people who made positive change in this country by standing up for peaceful protest and keep working towards a better day. Mother, mother, there are too many of you crying. Brother, 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 far too many of you dying. We've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, Father, there's no need to escalate. War is not the answer, 'cause only love can conquer hate. We've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Picket signs and picket lines, don't punish me with brutality. Just talk with me and you will see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Take a piece. I'll be sure that was almost. Mother, mother, who are they to say we're wrong? Who are they to judge us just because our hair is long? We've got to find a way to bring some understanding here today. Picket signs and picket lines, don't punish me with brutality. Just talk with me and you will see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That's right. We got to keep working towards a better day. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Because we haven't gotten there yet, and don't let anybody tell you we have. There's still too many disparities in this country. And there's certainly no reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. We can do a lot better than that, can't we? It's been done before. And you know what else has been done before? Common sense gun laws. And we need to keep talking about this because we're not making much headway in this area at all. Have you killed a gun today? Have you sent a gun away? Have you helped to solve a crime before it's done? See, the gun won't even mind. It's not part of humankind. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun. Have you killed a gun today? Have you put a gun away? Have you ended it before its deadly run? See, the gun won't feel no pain. It doesn't even have a brain. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. More guns than people in the U.S. of A. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. It really pisses off the NRA. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Now you know I'm not a fool. I know guns are just a tool, but these deadly tools have been ruling us too long. We're in the middle of a war. The enemy's inside our door. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. It really pisses off the NRA. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Everyone should kill a gun today. There's more guns than people in the U.S. of A. Guns don't feel, they don't bleed, they don't cry. Everyone should kill a gun. Guns don't feel, they don't laugh, they don't love. Everyone should kill a gun. That's right. Too many of my conservative friends, they say things like, well, there are just too many guns in this country to do anything about it. Well, I'm sorry, but that is a loser's way of talking about things. We here in this democracy can achieve great goals. And people stood up in the 1930s, 1934, and passed a gun control act. And that's why we don't see too many machine guns on the streets today, because they decided, hey, maybe people shouldn't be running around with machine guns everywhere. And they outlawed machine guns and sawed-off shotguns and briefcase guns and all sorts of gadget guns. And we can do the same thing today. We can move in a good direction. We can ban assault weapons. We can make sure that every gun has a thorough background check. We can make things a lot better than they are, even though we have more guns than people in the USA. But we have to have leaders who will stand up and work towards it. So tell your leaders, your public servants, it's time to bring common sense gun laws to the USA. And don't vote for anybody who's backed by the NRA. We can do better. We're not done yet. Got to keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Spreading the love around. You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. But tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing leads to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. And tell me what you're gonna do with your foolish pride when you're by yourself all alone. Once you tell somebody the way you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel, always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. What I want to say to you is, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Hey, Violet, if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will. That's right, I'm just talking about spreading the love around a little better. We've done a very good job of being kind to the greedy in this country. We have to do a better job of being kind to the needy, making sure that everybody can live a good life in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I give you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your love and heart to me, and say we'll never part. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you're inside, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I give you my heart. I think of you every morning, dream of you every night. Darling, I'm never lonely. Whenever you're inside, I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I give you my heart. I give you my heart. Give you my heart. I give you my heart. I give you my heart. I give you my heart. dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams all the way through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams, night time too. I love you and I'm dreaming of you. That won't do. Dream, baby, you can stop my dreaming, come and make my dreams come true. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. How long must I dream? Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams all day through. Dream, baby, got me dreaming sweet dreams, nighttime too. I love you and I'm dreaming of you. That won't do. Dream, baby, you can stop my dreaming, come and make my dreams come true. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. Sweet dreams, baby. How long must I dream? How long must I dream? The road is long with many winding turns that leads to knows where, who knows where. But I'm strong, strong enough to carry him. And heavy is my brother. So on we go. His welfare is my concern. No burden is he to bear. We'll get there. And I know he will not encumber me. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. And if I'm later than I'm later with sadness, that everyone's hearts can be filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road from which there is no return while we're on our way to there. Why not share? And the doesn't weigh me down at all. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. And if I'm late or not out, I'm laden with sadness that everyone's hearts can be filled with the gladness of love for one another. It's a long, long road. Thank you, peace. You have a great night. Thank you. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on our way to there, why not share? And the Lord doesn't weigh me down at all. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. That's right. We need to keep lifting people up. The ones that are down, the ones that are on top are doing just fine. They don't need nobody's help. The ones on the top, it's the ones that are struggling to get through life that we need to continue to help lift out of poverty and help give a hand up so that everybody can have the basics in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. No reason for poor people to be sleeping in the streets while rich people are having space races. We can do better than that. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. Lucky me, what life. I'm in love. I got a song I can sing, I can make the rain go. Anytime I move my finger, what a world, I'm in love. Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Look at me, 'cause you see I'm in love. Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Look at me, can't you see I'm in love? Thank you. I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Thanks. Peace. Life's a beautiful thing, as long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so and so if I should ever let it go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. Look at me. Oh, what a world. Lucky me, can't you see? I'm in love. It's It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left and a step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy, a fantasy free me. You can't see me, no, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intentions, well secluded. I'll see all with a bit of a mind flip. You're into a time slip, and nothing will ever be the same. Spaced out on sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Jump to the left and step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. I was running on the street just having a think when a snake-like guy gave me an evil drink. Stripped me up, took me by surprise. He had to pick up a truck in the devil's eyes. Stared at me and I felt the change. God meant nothing, never would again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Just jump to the left and step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. One more time. Just jump to the left and step to the right with your hands on your hips. Bring your knees in tight, but his pelvic thrust really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. I could teach the world how to smile. I could be happy all of the while. I could change gray skies to blue if I had you. I could leave the old world behind, leave all my pals, I'd never mind. There's nothing I could not do if I had you. I could climb the tallest mountain, swim the ocean deep and wide. I could cross the burning desert if I had you by my side. I could be a king, dear, uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or renowned. There's nothing I could not do if I had you. I could be a king there uncrowned, humble or poor, rich or enough. There's nothing I could not do if I had you. There's nothing I could not do if I had you. Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And there was dancing and singing and ringing the bells and lovers rolling around on the lawn. But then I woke up and what did I see? A bunch of sad sack faces all staring at me saying, get to work, boy, ain't nothing for free. Hey, where's my party going on? Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party right round here. And there was jumping and bumping and playing guitars and people drinking lots of beer. But then I came to, and what did I see? A bunch of sad sack faces all staring at me, saying, we ain't having no fun, boy, why should you be? Hey, where's my party going? Sometimes I think maybe they're alright. I should work all day and sleep all night. But I get so tired right around the morning light. Excuse me, but don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And there was laughing and acting the fool and everybody going till dawn. But then I walked through the bright light flashed, and what did I see? A big old dude with a badge shining his light down on me, saying, the party's over, boy, someplace you want to be. Hey, where's my party going? Sometimes I think maybe they're all right. I should work all day and sleep all night. But I get so tired right around the morning light. Excuse me if I don't take it seriously. I thought there was a party going on. And there was dancing and singing and ringing the bells and everybody going till dawn. But then I walked through the fog, and what did I see? A big old bony-fingered dude pointing down at me, saying, the party's over, boy, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going? I say, the party's over, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going? I say, the party's over, now time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going on? As I said, the party's over now, time to come with me. Hey, where's my party going on? The torch I carry is handsome. It's worth its heartache and ransom. And when the twilight steals know how the lady in the harbor feels when I want rain. I get sunny weather. I'm just as blue as the sky. Since love is gone, can't get myself together. Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Friends ask me out. I tell them I'm busy. Time for a new alibi. I sit alone and ask myself, where is she? Guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrop, my little teardrops, hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories, remind her of our crazy scheme. Somebody said, just forget about her. I gave that treatment a try. And for a while, I learned to live without her. Then one day, she passed me right by. Oh, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. Dry little teardrops, my little teardrops, hanging on a string of dreams. Fly little memories, my little memories, remind her of our crazy scheme. Somebody said, just forget about her. So I gave that treatment a try. And for a while I learned to live without her. Then one day she passed me right by. Oh, I guess I'll hang my tears out to dry. It's not the fool. It's It's not the full moon that excites me. That thrills and delights me. Oh no. It's just the nearness of you. It's not your clever conversation that brings this sensation. No, no. It's just the nearness of you. And you're in my arms. And I feel you so close to me. All my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. I need no full moon to excite me. If you'll only ride me the ride, just the nearness of you. I need no clever conversation to bring this sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and to feel in the night the nearness of you. This love of mine goes on and on, though nothing matters now that you're gone. You're always on my mind, though out of sight. I'm lonely through the days and all the night. I cry my heart out. It's bound to break, since nothing matters. Let it break. I ask the sun and the moon, the that shine, what will become of it? This love of mine, this love of mine goes on and on, though nothing matters now that you're gone. You're always on my mind, though out of sight. I'm lonely through the day and all the night. I cry my heart out, it's bound to break, since nothing matters, let it break. I ask the sun and the moon, the stars that shine, what will become of it? What will become of it? What will become of it? This love of mine. This love of mine goes on and on, though nothing matters now that you're gone. You're always on my mind, though out of sight. I'm lonely through the day and all the night. I cry my heart out, it's bound to break, since nothing matters, let it break. I ask the sun and the moon, the stars that shine, what will become of it? What will become of it? What will become of it? This love of mine. Well, we'll keep working towards a better day. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Housing the homeless, common sense gun laws, good public education. Let's stand up against racism and hatred whenever we see it, whenever we hear it. Stand up for the rights of those people that have been used for their labor for generations and not been given their rights, their pathway to citizenship. Stand up for peace, stand up against violence, and tell our leaders, our public servants, let's show that progressive government can make a difference in people's lives and help lift people out of poverty. We don't have to settle for things the way they are. We don't have to settle for the rich having everything and the poor sleeping in the streets. We can do better. We can make sure that government can work for everybody. So get involved, get out there, peacefully protest, use your voices, use your votes, and make sure that we work towards a better day for everybody in this richest, most powerful country in the whole wide world. Stand up for the rights of those who don't have a big voice in our government. Make sure that everybody can have food to eat, health care, good public education, and a decent place to live. not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Keep on dancing, keep on dancing, keep on dancing. Well, I might not like the music, I might not like the blues, I might not like the way people step on my shoes. Might not like the manners, cues. I might not like the way that you abuse, but I'm dancing. I keep dancing through the night. I keep on dancing till I wear these shoes I right. I'll keep on dancing till the music comes to an end. I'll keep on dancing till I dance with you again. I'll keep on dancing till I can't dance no more. I'll keep on dancing till I throw me out the door. I'll keep on dancing till I can't dance alone. I'll keep on dancing till I remember where I belong. And I might not be the thing that might not be the thing that I want to say, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Well, I might not like the music, I might not like the blues, I might not like the way that you step on my shoes, I might not like the people and lot of excuse, I might not like the words that I choose, but I'm dancing. I'll dance right through the night. I'll keep on dancing till I get a first time straight. I'll keep on dancing till they throw me out the door. I'll keep on dancing till I can't dance no more. I'm not everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Till the party's done. Might not everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. 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 Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. Till the party's done. Till the party's done. Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. 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 Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I keep on dancing till the party's done. So I'll be sharing that with the homeless. Till the party's done. Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I'll keep on dancing till the party's done. Till the party's done. Till the party's done. Till the party's done. I might not like the party, I might not like the booze, I might not like the way that you step on my shoes, I might not like the way manners are excused. I can't think of the words I choose, but I keep on dancing. Dancing through the night, I can keep on dancing. Till my shoes wear out, I keep on dancing. Till they throw me out the door, I keep on dancing. Till I can't dance no more. Might not be everything I dreamed of under the sun, but I'll keep on dancing till the party's done. Till the party's done. Till the party's done. Till the party's done. Thank you, Pete. Thank you. That's right. We gotta keep dancing, keep enjoying the whole thing. And this is keep working towards a better day for everybody. Keep working towards equal rights, equal justice, equal opportunity for all. Keep working better day for everybody. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be birds flying higher in a sky more blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why can't my dream come true? Oh, there must be peace and understanding somewhere. Strong winds of promise that blow away all the doubt and fear. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope shines down on everyone, tell me why can't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud within my dream. We're trapped in a world that's troubled with pain. But as long as a man has the strength to dream, the carry dream his soul and fly. Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow. Out there in the dark, there's beckoning candle. Now while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stay, while I can walk, while I can dream, feeling my dream come true. All right now, right now. Peace and love. Thank you.